Guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the final edition of Pokemon Hisuian Snow episode review series, mini-series, whatever, because episode 3, I said that weird, didn't I? Episode 3. Shit, I did the intro wrong anyway. Welcome back to Pokemon Thursday, the day of the week where we're going to be talking about the duck-filled platypus. Duck-filled platypus? A platypus filled with duck to make it platypus. A lot of weird eye things going on there, didn't I? A lot of weird eye shenanigans. We're talking Hisuian stuff. I've got to play in the back. I'm going to pause it. I'm saying this all very weird, aren't I? Talk about Pokemon Hisuian Snow and stuff. But no, it was episode 3. I didn't realise this was a 3-part miniseries. I thought there was going to be like a few more, unless you guys knew and I didn't. Cheers for telling me. Or did you overlook it like I did? Because I had no idea. Episode 3 is up, and it's our, I think it's like our longest episode yet. It's set at, what, 12 minutes and 3 seconds, but wow. I really thought it was a cool episode, another fun episode. Again, just looked visually really amazing, but this time we get a little bit more in depth with the characters. Where is Alec now, and where is Zorua now? How will their friendship or their acquaintanceship be after so many years apart, because Alec's all grown up, and is the Zorua all grown up? I should probably mention we'll be talking spoilers inside of this Pokemon Hisuian Snow episode 3 review, because well, there isn't too much to spoil really. It's not like a film, but we will be talking spoilers. Yeah, I can carry on letting it play. Look at the bingo wingo, that's disgusting. So yeah, we start off with Alec coming back to Jubilife Village, coming to visit his dad. And then we know there's some carry-on and some shenanigans happening. And it all basically comes down to, I think this is the bit I'm up to now, an injured Rufflet flying out. They see the time distortion, but then they notice an injured Rufflet. And they're like, oh, we're going to go out and help it. And the people are like, no, we're not going out to help Pokemon. Why would we go out to help Pokemon and all this shit? And he's like, well, I'm going anyway. But then they decide to set up a little exploration team with all the other members of the hierarchy in the galactic fucking thingy, whatever they're called. And they go out to explore, and that's when the adventure unravels a bit more, because they get into the time distortion. They see a couple of Abomasnows. Abomasnows are looking after a couple of injured Snovers, but then all of a sudden, an Alpha Garchomp comes along. Really, what should have happened? They should have walked in there, because they've got these items falling from the sky. They should have been getting hit in the face with shards and whatnot, and fucking electrolyzers and magmarizers and shit, and just, oh, what the fuck's this? That would have been hilarious, but this wasn't a comedy show. So yeah, they're exploring Garchomp attacks, and then the Abomasnow lets Alec eventually attend to the Snover, see if he can help, and they try and fend off the Garchomp, who eventually, the Garchomp's proper, even though he's an alpha, he's a big boy, scary, he's a pseudo, he's a dragon boy, he gets absolutely shit scared because a certain somebody turns up, and that being the Zoroark, and it's all, it leads you on to believe that it's the same Zorua, but now evolved, that was made a little friendship with Alec, and it's quite cool. I personally believe it is. I think it is. But anyway, it rocks up and it's got all of its gross shenanigans. Plus, it has to be anyway. It has to be that one because it's still the shiny version, so it would make no sense if it wasn't. And Garchomp's like, oh, what the fuck's going on? And Zoro, I don't know what they are. Zoroark's giving it his whole, oh, I'm a ghosty, fuck off, Garchomp. And Garchomp's like, oh, let's see you later, mate, fuck off. And then he does like his little and flies away. Anyone else think it's weird that Garchomp can fly away like that? It's never sat right with me, being this dragon ground boy, but all of a sudden he can be like, I'm a bit of a jet as well. It's never quite fit with me. But yes, as the Garchomp flees, it turns out Alec gets knocked out for a little bit, and he wakes up and he just sort of sees the Zoroark sort of walking away from him, but the Zoroark turns and sort of looks as if to say like, I remember you, dog, and then carries on walking. And Alex sees it go off, and he can't quite get to it. He doesn't get to see it again. But what's quite cool is when he comes back to the village, the Snover gets saved. Were they yet? No, the Snover gets saved and whatnot. And this random Munchlax is there. He's like, yeah, I'm going to stay on this trolley with the injured Snover. You can take me back to the village. His dad's like, oh, I don't understand why he likes the Pokemon so much. But then he comes to the realization, and I think the whole village and the whole town come to a realization. His dad makes him a little shiny Zoroark mask. And he says, come back and visit, blah, blah, blah. And that's it. Alec goes off on a little boat, or a big ship. And he puts his mask on and he gives one final, ow! And it's quite cool. It's as if to say, like, I don't know, there's this bond that will forever be now between him and Zoroark, and he was, well, technically the Zoroark because it was a Zoroark he bonded with, but it's the same, you know what I mean. Puts on the shiny version of the mask, and he gives a howl, and away we go. And it was really quite like, I dig that. And then the wind goes up, we see a couple, I think we see more rufflets at the end, or is it Starly, whichever one it is, flying away there. Oh, here's Garchomp's rocked up now, there's the Snover, the Abomasnow giving it, fuck off, we're Leafs, but we've got ice on us. I'm ready to smash people's faces in there. Everyone's like, what's going on? And then shit's going to go down. Where's Garchomp? Where's your big entrance, you big bastard? No, okay. No, he's still getting to the Abomasnow. They're like, fucking, we're fat as fuck. Well, we're branchy. We're not fat, we're branchy. That's what I am. But yeah, it was a lovely little end. Like I said, him howling into the wind, and then you feel like somewhere Zoroark knew and he knew, and they didn't really have to meet each other to understand and be like, you know, thankful for each other for that small moment of time they spent with each other and whatnot. And it was quite cool and it's quite beautiful. It wasn't enough to leave me to tears, but I was very like, yeah, I got you, bro. I like the little hair. That's cool as fuck. And away we go. That's now I assume the whole Hisuian adventure starts when you go do Pokemon Legends Arceus, because at the end people are sort of questioning their relationship with Pokemon. We see people holding Pokeballs and, you know, Pokemon more accepted. Can we use them to be part of our, you know, community and building a brighter, better future and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. And then like I said, I assume a couple of moments pass from this, and then boom, you're into Pokemon Legends Arceus, you know, studying them, Pokedex, more Pokeballs, all that carry on. But yeah, now I've just remembered as well, the biggest thing I was watching this, I was like, come on, Garchomp, your time's 4 weak to a Bombstar, where you just get a fucking Blizzard out, chucked out, or an Ice Beam or some shit, you will fuck it. Alright, hope so. Doesn't quite do that. The Abomasnow do struggle. But this little mini-series was great. It was so much fun. I've heard a few people online saying, James yourself included, saying it wasn't the best thing, which is fair enough, but I really enjoyed this. These early days of the Pokemon in the Hisuian region, and a crying Optimus. What's the matter, Optimus? You're not in the Hisuian region, you saggy pup. And I absolutely adored seeing the early moments of this region and people coming together and whatnot. But the biggest thing that I loved was the mystery at the very start. I didn't love it, but seeing Pokemon death caused by humans inside of the world of Pokemon, and then I'm assuming, because the Zoroark looks like a normal Zoroark at the start of the episode. I'm assuming this is how the ghost typing comes along. Alright, I'll turn you into a ghost type in a minute, you sec, by fucking fire blasting your face off. Just come here, come to the visuals, you haven't seen head in ages. Little weird mystery we got at the start of like, okay, and then, yeah, did they kick the dark typing out and it made it the normal ghost that it is? So what did they do? What happened there? It's fucking bizarre. And then, oh, we're about to get to the cool moment now. Yeah, I forget Alec wakes up with one of the injured Snover. He's like, oh, hello. And Snover's like, oh, hello. And where is it? Where's Zoroark? We have some dead air now. There's him seeing his dad. He's like, what the fuck is going on? And then he gets the realization, and they're all looking. And there it is, going off into the distance. And Alec's like, oh, I'm sure you're my friend. And away we go. But that was the episode. Yeah, seeing the early days of the relationship between Pokemon and humans was really, really cool. Especially done out in a little series like this. Again, beautiful to look at. The Hisuian region, for whatever you do and don't like about it, you cannot disagree that it's a beautiful, lovely region and whatnot. I think the dog wants to go back into his paddling pool. We bought him one yesterday because it was very hot, and he kind of got addicted to it. And I am ready for another mini-series of whatever they do. There's a lot more you can explore in this. We didn't really branch out too much into the region, but again, we couldn't because it was the early days. We didn't have the different established settlements and whatnot. So hopefully we can look into that maybe in the future. But that was the season finale of Pokemon Hisuian Snow. Straight 10 out of 10. Looks beautiful. A great little bit of adventure. A great understanding and learning about these new phenomenons, the time distortions, these new Pokemon, the alpha Pokemon, and, you know, seeing a Abomasnow and whatnot. All amazing, all great. Absolutely loved it. Munchlax's just coming out as if he's part of the boys now. He's like, I'm on this trolley. I'll be part of your boys. Yeah, no worries. I'm a Munchlax. Awesome, son. It was great. I loved it. And yeah, the big thing that will always stick with me now for forever in Pokemon, I can't get out of my head, seeing a Pokemon death by the hands of humans, like by kicking it to, like stamping it to death or whatever. And then did that cause the type change, and what happened there, we don't know. I think that's what's implied, and that's what I've gathered, but I'm a thick idiot. But visuals, there we go. Go check out all 3 episodes of Pokemon Hisuian Snow, because they're all out now. And, oh, here's Alec now. We might see as we're ending the video, we're ending the the shot as well. He's about to put his mask on. Let's settle this debate. Was it Rufflet or was it Starly we saw? Right, go on, he's got his little mask on, he's looking out. Do we see Zoroark again? I can't remember if we do or not. I don't think we do. That's him howling. The wind comes up. Yeah, it was Rufflet. It was a bunch of Rufflets. Did we see Zoroark again? No, they're flying off. I think the title card just comes up. It says Pokemon Hisuian Snow, and that's your lot. Yeah, that's your lot. There we go, visuals. That was Pokemon, a spoiler-heavy review for Pokemon Hisuian Snow, episode 3. And as a whole, the show has been amazing. Looks just absolutely beautiful. So visuals, go check it all out as soon as you can. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of my review in the comments below. We're very mellow, chilled out. I think it's going to add some tablets because you're a really bad back. Like my back is killing from work. And I've had some tablets that have made me a bit more... But visuals, thanks for watching. You guys are your best boys. Give me a new and game on. I'm out.